Welcome back to our series on gas grills and public health. Today we're going to continue to answer some of your most pressing questions about the intersection between gas grills and public health. So let's get into it. Why are indoor gas grills so popular? Indoor gas grills offers the convenience of grilling all year around, regardless of weather conditions. It's like having a mini barbecue right in your kitchen, allowing for spontaneous grilling sessions without the need to have an outdoor setup. What are the primary pollutants associated with indoor gas grilling? The main culprits are carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, and particulate matter. Imagine that they are uninvited guests at a party. They're not visible per se, but they can cause disruptions if they're not managed properly. How does carbon monoxide from indoor gas grilling affect our health? Carbon monoxide is a silent intruder. Being colorless and odorless, it's hard to detect, but it can interfere with the oxygen levels in our blood. Prolonged exposure to carbon monoxide can lead to symptoms such as headaches, dizziness, and in severe cases at high concentrations, death. Why is nitrogen dioxide a concern, especially for people with respiratory illnesses? Nitrogen dioxide can irritate the lungs and reduce immunity to lung infections. For individuals with asthma or other respiratory conditions, it's like adding fuel to a fire, exacerbating their symptoms and making breathing even more challenging. How does particulate matter from grilling indoor affect us? Particulate matter consists of tiny particles that can be inhaled deep into our lungs. Think of them as microscopic invaders that can cause respiratory problems and other health issues when present in high concentrations. How can one ensure proper ventilation when using an indoor gas grill? Proper ventilation is key. Open windows, use exhaust fans, invest in a good quality range hood, or even buy air purifiers. It's like giving your kitchen a set of lungs, allowing it to breathe and expel unwanted particles. Are there specific indoor grills that are designed to minimize pollutant production? Yes, of course, some indoor grills come in with built-in ventilation systems or are designed to produce less smoke. It's like choosing a car with advanced safety features. They're designed with user health and safety in mind. How does the size of the grill and the amount of heat it produces affect indoor air quality? Larger grills, or those operating at higher heats, tend to produce more pollutants. It's like turning up the volume on a speaker. The louder it gets, the more noticeable it becomes. How can air purifiers help homes with indoor gas grills? Air purifiers act as sort of a cleaning crew, capturing and removing pollutants from the air. They're especially beneficial after grilling sessions to ensure that any lingering pollutants are effectively removed from the air you breathe. How often should one clean their indoor gas grill to ensure minimal smoke production? Of course, regular cleaning after each use is ideal. It's like brushing your teeth. It prevents buildup and ensures a healthier environment every single day. But cleaning rigorously every day may not be possible. Aim to clean every 2 to 3 months. There are also companies that offer cleaning services for your both indoor and outdoor gas grills. And if you don't want to do that, you want to do it yourself, I'm sure there are videos on YouTube showing you exactly how to clean your indoor or outdoor gas grill effectively, including what chemicals to use so you don't damage your appliances. Are there any foods that produce more smoke and pollutants when grilling indoors? Fatty meats, or those with marinades, tend to produce more smoke when grilling. How can viewers learn more about indoor air quality and its importance? We've explored the topic of air quality in a previous series we published on this channel. Please go onto our channel, visit our playlist, and find the air quality series. It's a treasure trove of information, shedding light on the unseen aspects of the air we breathe. Are there any other precautions that one should take when grilling indoors? Apart from ventilation and regular cleaning, it's essential to have carbon monoxide detectors in homes with indoor gas grills. It's an added layer of protection ensuring a safe grilling environment. Fire alarms, which tend to already be within homes, often have carbon monoxide detection capabilities. Make sure to check your fire alarm and whether it has that. How do indoor gas grills compare to outdoor gas grills in terms of health risks? Both have their unique challenges. While outdoor grills tend to produce more PAHs and HCAs, indoor gas grills produce a lot more pollutants that tend to be lingering in your home. The primary issue with indoor gas grills is the air quality. Unless you have exhaust fans and keep the windows open or have air purifiers, pollutants can stay in your home and you can continue to breathe them for a long time. How can viewers stay updated with the latest information on this topic? Our YouTube channel is a dedicated platform for this topic and other topics. By subscribing to our YouTube channel and visiting us regularly, you'll stay abreast with the recent research, trends, and other topics. But thank you for joining me in this Q&A series. My name is Umair Majid. I'm from the Methodologists. If you found this Q&A helpful, please let us know by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until the next Q&A, take care.